What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's going on, everybody? This your man Dre Mac coming to you again with another episode of the Dre Mac Show, and I am your man Dre Mac. We're gonna get into some Ahsoka. I gotta be the first one to say,
perhaps I treated you too harsh.
perhaps I treated you too harshly. In the beginning, in episode 3, I know people gonna go back. Well, you said Ahsoka was boring. I did. I was talking about the character, but I'm going to tell you right here, right now, looking at the camera like I'm cutting a promo. Ahsoka is the best Disney Plus show that has ever dropped, and we got one more episode, and I am enjoying this has got me my blood boiling. I mean, my blood pumping. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting excited. I'm getting nervous. What's gonna happen here? What's gonna happen there? I am enjoying all of this. This has been awesome, and I can't wait to break it down and talk about it with you here. So, of course, hopefully you guys are happy. Hopefully you guys are healthy. Shout out to my man Heavy Gant. Your boy just celebrated his birthday on yesterday. So, happy birthday to me. You know what I mean? So you already know how we do it around here. If you're new to the channel, of course, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you never, ever miss one of my videos again. So, you know how we get ready to do it. The real question is... All right. You already know we're gonna get into this Ahsoka. Ahsoka's been killing it. I'm not gonna lie, like I said, y'all. I put this on everything. I love the Mandalorian. I love the things that the Mandalorian has done. I'm not gonna say there wasn't no lulls of Mandalorian, and there was more lulls of Mandalorian than it should have been, especially if we go into season 3. I'm not even gonna talk about the Book of Boba Fett. I liked Andor. This right here, dude, this is Star Wars. And like I said, I loved it. I love every minute of this show, especially the last episode. You go to my Twitter at the Twitter is the Dre Mac Show. I'm sorry. The Dre Mac Show. I tweeted, this is the best Star Wars Disney Plus show. I mean, this is the best Disney Plus show, period. Ahsoka has ramped up the emotion, the anticipation, the pacing, the storytelling, the character development. Man, when I tell you this has been some of the best Star Wars in a minute, and I can see why everybody's a Rebel and a Clone Wars fan. Dave Filoni is putting his whole entire naked foot in this. Naked foot. Talking about toe jam, everything, just squishing it out up in there. And I'm loving it. Loving it. Loving every minute of it. So let me go ahead. Let me get this set up. But before I do that, I like to thank all my new subscribers. We are close to our goal to 2,000 subscribers. I'm at 1933. Shout out to everybody who just, subscribed to the channel and everything. Rocking what a brother is doing, man. I can't thank you guys enough. So let me go ahead and let me tell you guys what you can be in store for once I hit 2,000 subscribers. Dre with the 5 o'clock beard, whatever that is, 5 o'clock shadow, whatever you was growing. Let's go ahead and let's tell them what they can win. What's up? This your man Dre Mac. Want a chance to win a little bit of my money?
Got my money?
Well, all you got to do is like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Go ahead and hit the bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. You know why? Because I'm trying to hit 2,000 subscribers.
Baby needs shoes. My wife needs clothes.
Once I hit 2,000 subscribers, if you like, share, and subscribe to this channel, you will actually have a chance to win a $100 gift card.
Message.
Again, like, share, subscribe, share with your friends. Once I hit 2,000 subscribers, I'm giving away $100. Want a chance to win? All you got to do is do that, and I'll see you on the other side. Hopefully, you're the winner. Like I said, hopefully one of you guys are the winner. What I'm going to do once we hit the threshold of 2,000 subscribers, I will hold a live where I will put whoever is in the chat. I will make sure to put your name in a hat. You know what I'm saying? Or a cap. A hat, cap, it doesn't matter. Your name is going to go in it. And then towards the end, I'm going to shake it up, see who I pull out, and you are the winner. You know what I mean? So make sure, again, that you like, share, and subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to hit the bell notification so you never miss one of my videos again. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Now, of course, the Ahsoka episode came out on Tuesday. Obviously, you know, I'm at work, and I was on work on my birthday. Didn't really like that, but you know, some unfortunate things came up with some of my coworkers. You know what I'm saying? With one of my coworkers. So hey, you know, shout out to him, to my man Matt, and condolences to his family. So I'd rather just say that. You know what I mean? And I wanted to go home. I wanted to watch this. I wanted to go live with you guys on my birthday. We watched, you know, Ahsoka, all of that. It didn't happen. So I'm giving it to you now. You know what I mean? So don't forget, like I said, to chat in the premiere. Let me know what you guys are thinking. So let me get to the video because I don't want to hold you guys on this, you know, much longer. Of course, you already know if you went over some of my reviews. Of course, right now we're doing Ahsoka. Next month we're going to be doing Loki season 2. You know what I mean? And you already know, you know, I'm going to just go over this, tell you some things that I liked in each particular scene. You know what I mean? And then let you guys go. So give me just a second. And let me get to some things here. All right. So let's get to this episode. And this episode kicks off, you know what I'm saying, where they're at the New Republic, you know, council, and they're over here talking to General good Lord, General Syndulla. I be having a hard time. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I be having a hard time with these names sometimes, man, because it's just too much in my big ass forehead to be thinking about a bunch of stuff, especially when I'm sleeping. But anyway, so they're going over, you know, her quote unquote insubordination that she was doing, you know, and this guy who's a senator, this guy in the green is pissing me off. He's getting on my nerves. Let me find out what's his name on here, because that guy is getting on my damn nerves. He's just being defiant, to what's going on. And Mom Moffat, you know what I'm saying, of course, is holding this together and trying to find out exactly what's going on in this. And this dude is literally getting on my nerves. This guy here, what is his name? We're gonna go over this together because he about to make me slap him. And this is what I was saying about, you know, how good the acting is. It's Senator Zano, who's played by Nelson Lee, but Senator Zano is about to make me slap the whole dog shit out of him. He is getting on my nerves in this scene because he's trying to let you know that, and this is some of the things that I like that they're pointing out, how some of the Republic just wasn't taking heed. That you just left the Empire, the fall of Palpatine and Darth Vader and all of this. And did you not go listen to your general when she telling you, hey, we might have a potential threat by Grand Admiral Thrawn? I'm seeing what they're doing. I'm the one who's out there seeing what's going on. My Moffat, do you believe me? You know what I'm saying? And you know, she has to basically, you know, kind of like defend for herself. in this, but it was good. The pilot that's behind her. Let me kind of pause here. The one pilot that's behind her. Let me see if he's in the billing too. Just to kind of check this. I don't see him in the billing, which is odd. Yeah, that's odd. I don't see him in the. I can't think of his. I'm not gonna lie. I can't think of his name. But we all know he's from the Mandalorian. Um, he was one of the pilots who went on the mission to find. Oh, there it is. Captain Carsativa. Duh. You know what I mean? So he's in the back. He gives us a head nod. You understand? Let you know, hey, we up in here. I'm not. Never mind. My bad. I thought I saw something. So they're having this council meeting or whatever. In Zano is getting on my nerves. And it was like, the possibility of what might happen or your unwillingness to see it. General Syndulla is telling you, hey, look, I know you ain't trying to really hear this, but yo, Grand Admiral Thrawn is coming back. I don't know how to really prove it to you, but hey, Ma Mafa, I'm trying to tell you, something's going on. I need y'all to hook this up. And then my man, CP3O, like literally, they start playing the music, everything. CP3O comes. Dude, I'm not even gonna lie. I wasn't expecting this, but the feelings here, all up in the chesticle parts of my body, started to feel something because it's CP3O. Oh my God, was I happy to? I'm not gonna lie. I smiled from ear to ear. As somebody who watched the original Star Wars and Empire Strikes Back, if I tell the story, I seen it with my uncle when I was a kid, right? And he was one of my favorite characters. Him and R2D2 was some of my favorite characters of all of Star Wars lore. And that's what I had when I was a kid. You know what I mean? And seeing him, in this scene, dude, I know they talk about the memory berries and nostalgia and all of that. It hit me. It hit me right here when CP3O came in. You know what I'm saying? It said, I'm here on the behalf of Senator Leia Organa. He was in there for Princess Leia and was the mouthpiece. And look at that smile, because she already know, hey, I got Princess Organa on me. You know what I'm saying? Princess Leia is got my back right here, even though she don't know what's going on, but CP3O is gonna let them know what's cracking. You know what I mean? So, of course, Mon Mothma already know that if CP3O comes in and starts laying down the law, you already know. And look at this dude. That even my man right here looking at him like, man, if you don't shut the hell up, like, dude, shut up. Like, I'm not gonna lie, he was getting on my nerves. You know what I'm saying? Zeno need to be slapped. He said, and then he said, the court cannot admit evidence of this kind from a mere droid. Like a mere, do you know who this? This is the OG. You can go. CP3O gonna be here forever. Ever. He was getting on my nerves. Like, excuse me. Even Chopper was like, fuck you. Man. Hey, look. I'm trying not to cuss so much. Okay. I'm not trying to cuss as much. Because I noticed I do have a potty mouth. But Chopper was like, fuck your bitch. I ain't trying to hear that shit, punk. He's like, hey, calm down, dog. Calm down. We got this. It's CP3O, you know what I'm saying? Let him know what was cracking. You know what I'm saying? And let Senator Organa know, hey, this is Senator Organa is talking from the Defense Channel, man. We got to have all these things on board right now. We can't be having those slip ups because that's how the rise of First Order starts. Dummies. You know what I mean? So, Mom Mothma finally checks him. Senator Zano, you know what I'm saying? They get the evidence. And my man was the first one to leave. He was upset. Who cares? That is CP3O in the flat, man. It was good to see CP3O. To me, this is the of course, like I said, I haven't watched all the Rebels. I haven't watched all the Clone Wars, but this to me merges the newer stories with the older stories, and it doesn't seem like it was a forced cameo. It wasn't like what we seen with Lizzo in the Obi-Wan. This when I tell you, this has a way totally different vibe than the other show. Like way totally different vibe. You know what I'm saying? Captain Teva was over there, and he's over there chopping up CP3O. And now General Zendula has a chat with Mom Mothra. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, "Hey, look, is this for real?" It's like, look, this might go down. So, you know what I'm saying? When she said how real is Thrawn's threat, Thrawn's return, look, and the camera panned up, like, look, we had to prepare for the worst. Look, she wasn't playing. And yes, you got to plan for the worst. And then we get the title secrets and the music and the score of this. Everything was so grand and so big. And I was like, oh my God, how I'm enjoying this. I am most definitely enjoying this show. Everything is starting to come into fruition. It was great. I would say this has been since episode 3, when episode 4 on up came out, the storytelling has gotten so much better and so grand. Man, when I tell you, I love this. This is awesome. Awesome. And this episode is called Dreams and Madness. I like that. Because that hints to something, you know what I'm saying, that's going on even more. And we see Ahsoka over here training. You know what I'm saying? And that's a dope clip. I should have used that for my thumbnail. But actually this is a dope clip. I didn't want to. Let me go back just a tad bit. Because she's over there, they're in the Purgle. And this is a good scene too. You know what I'm saying? While they're in hyperspace, they're still going to this, this other planet. That is just a dope pick. Just dope. Like, I could just look at that all day. Like, that mug, that's hard. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so in this scene, and this is why I'm glad that they kind of address the elephant in the room, because remember, she wasn't trained, or when she left the training of Anakin, but ever since we went into that world between worlds, or she was in that limbo world, wherever she was at, you know what I'm saying, within the Force, and she got the connection back with Anakin, she went back to her training with Anakin, start reliving, and like I said, her character went from this stoic and one note character, just kind of like it. Now that I understand, she had a lot on her plate for what, thinking about how she walked away from Anakin. And in this one scene, besides what happened last episode, in this scene, her just acknowledging the training and going back in something that we seen in Rebels, because this is something that they did in Rebels. You know what I mean? We're going back to this, and it was amazing. Give me just a second here, because I'm trying to look up some. Like I said, I love this scene so much because, like I said, it's great storytelling. Dreams of Madness, I'm kind of going back just a little bit. Like I said, she's in there, they're in the Purgle. And you see again Hayden Christensen's Anakin Skywalker. And again, this was awesome because again, this is callbacks to the ones who watch. And to me, they didn't have to CGI his face, so he looks to me he looks a lot older here to me. They didn't again they didn't have to CGI his face. I mean, they got the whole thing going from up here, but again, this is amazing. And she's training, and she's going back to her training, and I'm glad she's going back to her training in this, because in this, when she fights Balin, there's some things that she used in here as a diversion where she was going against Balin later on in the episode. So let's keep going. And again, going over training, and this is what I was saying. If you look at this, and I'm up full screen this. If you look at this pic right, if you look at this right here, this looks like the older and Hayden Christensen. You know what I mean? They didn't have to CGI his face or whatever. You know what I mean? And he looks weary, even though that this was supposed to be the one from from Rebels. Well, yeah, because it was no from Clone Wars. Excuse me. It does show him in a little bit older light. And I don't have no problem with this. I know people probably will have a problem with the CGI, or this look right here, because he does look like the older one. You know what I'm saying? And she's acknowledging his training still to this day. And, it looks so organic, like this was what she was supposed to do with this. And I kind of always like when they do that, So Huang comes in, and he starts talking about, hey, I think they're slowing down. How their motion, all of that. I think we're getting to our destination. And ever since, we had that near-death experience with Ahsoka, her attitude, everything has changed. You know what I mean? And again, this seems like the Ahsoka of old. So they slow down to get here, but like anything, it's a trap. They come in, and I'm not gonna lie, I was like, is they're attacking the space? They're attacking the Purgil, and I thought they were doing it with ships, but no, they landed traps with space landmines. You know what I'm saying? Which is kind of heartbreaking. And the space whales didn't do nothing to y'all, but this was all Grand Admiral Thrawn's plan. You know what I'm saying? To sniff out Ahsoka and to make sure to take them off course of the Purgil. And I'm not gonna lie, this was intelligent strategy. And you know what? I kind of hate that I didn't watch all the Rebels, and now I want to go back and watch it. Grand Admiral Thrawn is the shit. I'm sorry, Grand Admiral Thrawn is his when he says he's one step ahead. I don't know how you defeat him. You know what I mean? Like, this dude is so highly militaristic and intelligent when it comes to this. He just had this trap laid out. If anybody come through here, y'all about to get done in by these mines. So, like I said, they kind of had cover. You know what I'm saying? With the Purgil, and the Purgil went into hyperspace, like, I'm out. You know what I'm saying? It was like, whew, pew. They went into hyperspace, and they was out of this. So, Ahsoka and Huang gotta kind of go through this by themselves, and then it was like, okay, we'll go through, the debris, which is the Purgil bones or whatever, and now all these ships are starting to attack them. Now, Grand Admiral Thrawn, even though, these ships are attacking them, Grand Admiral Thrawn is being it knows what's going on by Enoch. You know what I'm saying? And he wants to flush out Ahsoka's time. He said, oh, she does live. You know what I mean? And, the Night Sister doesn't really understand how smart Grand Admiral Thrawn really is. But his whole job, you know what I'm saying, is to get these guys in the open, find out where they're going, huddle them up, and kill them all at once. And it was like, pull back. You don't need to waste our resources. And this is smart. This is smart. He was like, the Jedi's always good at hiding. I'm not gonna lie. Somebody said he looked like a blue Elon Musk, and I cannot get that out of my head now. He said he put her on a path of her own choosing so that no matter the direction they take, we'll always be ahead of her. One step ahead of her. I love his oh my God. There is a part in here which I'm gonna get to where he's like, okay, you don't understand what I got. I'm playing 3-dimensional chess while y'all playing checkers and Connect 4. You know what I mean? I got this. Mama, I'm about to hit Boardwalk. My Monopoly money is there. I got this. So, of course, they go through the Purgil bones, the wastelands, and of course, all of the fighters that they were fighting is, already fell back. And she has, Thrawn is behind this, and said what she says. Thrawn's behind. She knows Thrawn's behind this. Then the enemy has already found him. Talking about Ezra Bridger and Sabine Wren. So we get over here with Sabine. This I'm not gonna lie, that's not the best picture. I'm gonna full screen this, but I don't think that's the best of pictures to be pointing out. Like, where's her head coming from? That's not the best picture. That's not right. I'm not gonna do that. All right, this is a show. So in this, you got them in with the womp things, which I found out they're basically crab-like looking creatures. I thought they were turtles, but they're actually crab-looking creatures. And Sabine and Ezra Bridger, yeah, they're over there. They're having a conversation about what's going on. They start recapping Star Wars. You know what I'm saying? So the Emperor's dead. That's what they say. You know what I'm saying? Until we fast forward, but like somehow Palpatine returned, which is one of the funniest things I love from Screen Crush. He's like, Ahsoka took me as her apprentice, and he was like, wait a minute, what? He said, she what? Yeah, I mean, yeah, even he confused, like, congratulations. I would have did it, but he said, so where's Ahsoka? Is she coming? And again, she thought Ahsoka was dead. And my man Ray Stevens as Balin. Let me just give my props to this guy right here. Like I said, R.I.P. Ray Stevens. To me, he's one of the best parts of the show. I actually, now that it came full circle, everything is great on this show. Not even gonna hold you. Everything is great on this show. But the way that he rode in, he had a score to settle with Ahsoka. He knew Ahsoka was gonna go. He had a score to settle, but he had some interesting dialogue in here too, talking to his own Padawan. You know what I'm saying? He said, "You get information on Thrawn, we're gonna have a new empire," and that's what it looked like he wants to do. But my man Grand Admiral, man, give it up for my man Grand Admiral Thrawn. Look at him. Oops, wrong thing. That's not what I want to do. But my man Grand Admiral Thrawn. I mean, yes, does he look like Blue Elon Musk? Yes, he does. Yes, he does. This man is just, everybody kept saying in the novels, this dude is an excellent, strategist. You know what I'm saying? He brings the 3 Night Sisters, the grandmothers of the Night Sisters from Dathomir, brings them in, was like, I need to find the Jedi, Ahsoka Tano. You know what I'm saying? And they pinpoint her location. Now, this is also something which I'm gonna get to in just a second. But when Ahsoka meditated and she's getting ready to meditate here, you know what I'm saying, to get to Sabine Wren, or to communicate with her through the Force through Sabine Wren. If you play Jedi Fallen Order, anytime that you know you meditate, you're connected to the Force. And she's calling out for Sabine right here. But you're calling out to the Force. You know what I'm saying? And I was surprised that Sabine Wren was able to hear her also. So in this, Ezra is trying to talk to her. Did I say Ezra is trying to talk to her, but she keeps hearing Ahsoka. He said, I know where she's at. And then they was like, I know where you at. This was some great, strategy. You know what I'm saying? And, my man Thrawn was, telling Enoch, hey, go ahead, open fire, cuz. Go ahead. Go ahead. We need to get this, get it together. And so, since Ahsoka got a lock on them, they get ready to go to the planet to go and get a lock on Sabine and Ezra, because she knows where she's at through the Force. Now again, the Night Sisters have pinpointed where they're at, and he said, "Well done, and flush her out. Shall we prepare our defenses?" He said, "No, we're not the focus of the Jedi's attention." This is what I love about this. Kano will pursue Sabine Wren, whom we have wisely sent far from here, because he had something else that he wanted to. He already had a plan. He already had a plan. He said, "Contact the fighter troops we have, then re-engage the opponent." And Thrawn was smart enough to know that Balin was going to be defeated. Okay, these little things, these womp-a-romps, womp-womp-womps, or whatever they call, these things are like crab-like creatures. You know what I mean? They're crab-like creatures. And then, look how big his eyes is. He's like, he's high in his mind. Oh, snap. I've been talking to crab creatures too long. What's going on? And they see Balin and his Padawan, and she doesn't. I'm telling you, he's trying to, which is Shin, but he's trying to get her on another level, and she has questions. She has questions. She doesn't fully trust him. But look, your ambition drives you in one direction, which of course she wants to defeat Sabine Wren. He said, "My path lies in another." And then she's looking at him like, "What do you mean? I thought our paths intertwined." He said, No. I got something I gotta do. He said, "Call Thrawn." So they called Thrawn. And he's teaching her own lessons. To me, this reminds me more of, he reminds me like a darker Anakin Skywalker, the way he was training, the Jedi train. So he was like, "You want me to leave?" And he had his own plans together. Grand Admiral received the signal of the pinpoint of Bridger's location. And it was like, "Circle the troops, dispatch 2 gunships, assist the mercenaries." He said, "If Lord Balin proves capable, we may yet win the day." Balin did not win at all. and he knew that. But they had the stormtroopers came out again. This was so awesome. So much good candy right here. Oh my god. Otherworld Tusken Raiders came out to fight the little crustacean crab people. My man is hitting them. They got slingshots. Look at that. I guarantee you that's the next toy. That's a toy right there. And then Sabine Wren does what Sabine Wren does. She was amazing. There's some scenes in here, the Mandalorian Jedi training is working out so much because she can just pull out so much arsenal. So they have the fight scene here, with these warriors and the crustacean crab people in Ren and Ezra. So like I said, their whole job was to try to corral them. And like I said, this was a great action scene. Then you had Ahsoka coming in. Let me just play it real quick. But you had Ahsoka coming in, you know what I'm saying, to that land. He was like, oh, he see him. You already know what it's time for. I gotta go ahead and make my exit about this ship. He said lightsaber. He didn't want the lightsaber, which he was, handicapped combat using the force. And I'm not gonna lie, I wouldn't have did that. I'm just not gonna be just weaponless. That's just like when Jedi Fallen Order glitch, you just walking around with your hand up, but you have no sword. So she went and grabbed the cloak of levitation. And she put that on. Now I do like, okay, stop. Now I do like the way that she jumps out the ship. Like I said, there was some good act. It was a mix between good storytelling and good action. So she gets ready to jump out of the ship. Here, they said 2, 3, 1, let's go. And she slides out. I mean, she hopped out she went straight full Jedi. And then who did she run into? Balin. They said, now this is a surprise. And man, like I said, RP to Ray Stevens, man. They have another duel. You know what I'm saying? And again, that's why she was pulling up those it's like them old tapes, sweating to the oldies. But she put out them old tapes of her and Anakin training. And he pulls out his lightsaber. And bam. Look at the stance that she uses now. Look, here's more of a traditional, broadsword type look. Puts it behind her back. But the way that she did it, I ain't gonna lie, that's awesome. And then get the head tilt, the attitude. Look at this. This is the Ahsoka I was looking. Look at this. That's the Ahsoka I was looking for. That's the Ahsoka I was looking for. That head nod, that head tilt, all of that. Amazing. So they go at it. You get where Ezra and Sabine Wren. They're still fighting off these guys. Sabine is using all her Mandalorian tactics. Ezra is using the Force, which is cool, but I'm grabbing somebody weapon. That's about to just be weaponless. You know what I'm saying? I was kind of mad at him. He's using the Force, so But then you have this lightsaber duel, between Ahsoka and Balin, and she knows she's using a little bit of laughter and yeah, you thought you got me, aha, you didn't get me. You know what I'm saying? And my man just using the Force. She cut his hair. I missed that. I kind of missed that part. But like I said, there was a lot of action in this. He's over here, fighting her using the Force, and she comes in with the lightsaber. She's outmatched now. She might not use the Force, but Ezra does. He said, "I'm not. It's not looking good for you." And then these hordes of stormtroopers come in. And they're like, "Oh snap!" And then we go right back to Balin and Ahsoka. And this wasn't to, and again, this wasn't to defeat him. He said, "You can't defeat me. Perhaps I don't have to." This was all to just sucker him in. That's all it was. It was all to sucker it in. Like, wait a minute, huh? And all of this was a distraction. Once you distract it, I can go ahead and get to Sabine Wren and Ezra Bridger. So she took off, and he knew it. He like, and the defeat wasn't being killed; it was being outsmarted. That's what it really was. It was being outsmarted. Is she outsmart him? Is she? Hold on, we're back. Now Ezra over here taking the L. Now you have all these stormtroopers come out, and I'm not gonna lie, the shape of these particular fighter planes look like locusts to me. So you got all the stormtroopers now. They about to start, circling everything. He said deploy teams 1 and 2, use a counter encirclement tandem. So basically, he's going to surround the troops. And she's so ready for folks to die that she's not seeing what's really going on. Man, I like Morgan Elsbeth, but she's not showing any patience. He said our side is short one mercenary. He knew Balin wasn't there. He said, "Where's Balin's skull?" Yeah. He knew. He got outsmarted. So again, they're trying to use some diplomacy. He said, wait a minute. What if I offer you guys cheese whiz and some cereal? I got a pot. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I could, fix you up. You know what I'm saying? Some crab legs. And one of the little homies was like, "Oh, good. It was like, that's not what I meant. I was joking." You know what I mean? So they surrounded. They're completely surrounded. But again, Ahsoka is just as smart. It's a fire. And then Ahsoka came in this smug like, "Yo, what's up?" I love the look, the attitude. She is completely owning this now. And she knows that Balin's apprentice cannot be fooled with Ahsoka. Let's keep it real. And this wasn't mentioned, I didn't mention this, but Thrawn found out who Ahsoka was trained by. And he said that woman could be, that person could be dangerous. You know what I'm saying? Because he knows who Darth Vader is. He was trained by Anakin Skywalker. Oh, no. But look, this was smooth. He said there are unfortunate but acceptable losses. That I like this. This is dope. This is dope. He said, given the absence of Lord Balin, looking at Morgan Elsa, you say grand scheme of things. One might even call this first match with Tano a success. He's like, more, she looking like, what do you mean? How is this a success? We're supposed to be destroying the enemy, and you over here doing some other stuff. What are you doing? He said, I only see our enemies reunited. He said, let me show you what I see. And they're putting the cargo. All that, whatever that cargo is, they already got it inside of the ship. Where our enemies distracted, the cargo transfer is almost complete. Yeah, they were like, okay, do what you want to, which means we shall soon leave this forsaken place. Ahsoka Tano has lost the one thing she could not afford to lose today. This is a dope line for somebody who's smart. Smarter than the average bear. Understand what he's about to say here. He said, what did she lose? Time. One thing you can't lose in a game where you're trying to win is time. She lost precious time saving her friends. It's time is very important on our side now, and I shall keep it that way. As he said, I'm gonna be one step ahead. So all of in this particular scene, all of the troops leave. They got called back, and she knows that she's by herself. And Ahsoka offers her solitude, like, here, you can come with me. I can help you. You said, nope, she's strong with her Padawan. I mean, she's a strong Padawan. She's going to be loyal to her master. They said, hold on, let her go. Especially running like that. Just let her go. And she's going to go back to Balin and find out what Balin has going on. But again, this was a good reunion. She got to see Sabine Wren. So like, I thought you were dead. Like, yeah. And miss this? Miss all the fun? Miss this reunion? And this reminds me of when she went back in Rebels and she seen Rex and the Ghost Crew. You know what I mean? Towards the end of that show. So, towards the end of her time on the show. And I love this. But, again, you missing the time. He said, I think I might be going home after all. In scene. All right. This to me, let me just move this. Again, this has become one of my favorite Star Wars shows. Once I got past 1, 2, and 3, this has become one of my favorite Star Wars shows. This actually feels like a movie, and I love it. It's way better than Obi-Wan. Way light years better than Boba Fett. Again, I like Andor, but this has a totally different feel. This feels way more Star Wars. I love Mandalorian, but this feels way more Star Wars. And I am enjoying every bit of it. Now, again, people go back. You said Ahsoka was boring. Yes, her character was boring, but you see how much character growth that Dave Filoni put in her in just the last few episodes? Now, she was depressed. She left her master. She was picking up a new Padawan. How am I going to be able to do this? She was able to do it, man. So I am enjoying this show. I want to hear what you guys think. I know y'all going to be like, man, I'm not listening to you when it comes to Star Wars. I'll wait till you get back to Marvel. You could do that. Fine. If that's your attitude. But this is the best piece of Star Wars I've watched. This is good. I'm not going to go. These last like 4 episodes have been fire. Shout out to Player Fanatics. He said, man, if according to the leaks, this is about to get real good. And it did. I loved it. But what did you guys think? Again, put it in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the bell notification so you never, ever miss one of my episodes again. Until next time, I'll holler at you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Where is my outro at? Gotta get out of here. Y'all gotta get out of here too. Where's my outro at? Where my stuff at? Let's go. Wait a minute. You're telling me the video's over? What? Okay, I guess so. If you have came to this portion of the video, thank you so very much for sticking to the end. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that little bell notification so you never miss one of my videos. And if you really want to, you don't got to, go ahead and follow the social media links that's down below. Until next time, I'll let you guys later. Peace and vibe higher, y'all. Y'all take care of yourself.